Welcome back to MurrayMax. We have another clip from the Whatever podcast. I think that this one has Andrew kind of like zooming in for this one, but as far as I can see from the clip, it just looks like a panel of Brian and the guests. And this is kind of a bigger segment where I was doing a clip on earlier, and the girls in green especially, they just had so much incredible deep knowledge that I just wanted to do another review on another video. And I haven't watched it yet, so I'm just super excited for all of the knowledge and intelligence. It's just going to be oozing out of this video, and I'm so glad we get to share this together. So let's watch this together, and let me know in the comments what you think, and let me know if your mind is just blown by all of these just like super high IQ gems that are going to be dropped here. Let's take a look.
Like on a story means absolutely nothing to me. Hard eyes and a fire emoji means absolutely nothing to me. You need to start a conversation. Be a little witty. Be yourself. Be a little funny. I like guys who are funny. A lot of you are very, very boring.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. Did I end that too soon?
No, it was just funny because
story means absolutely nothing to me.
Okay.
Hard eyes.
Right.
That's what that was it. It's just funny because I'm like, be yourself, be a little witty, be a little funny. So
Wait, why is it funny?
because if someone's being themselves, granted they might not be witty or funny, so I'm like telling them to be themselves and be witty and funny. So it just
And
makes
she's
me
just
laugh.
like Pooh Bear, you know. It's just funny. She's really serious when she talks, but she's
So-
just
so
laugh
sweet.
later. Yeah.
So now that Andrew's gone, I got to provide a little more pushback than I normally would. But like, isn't it easy as a woman to say, well, just do X, Y, Z and do this and do that and be funny and be charismatic and be interesting, when the roles are reversed? If you're sliding into a DM or you're messaging a guy on a dating app, women like have zero riz. Like, it's just like on Bumble, the app that they actually had to change it because it used to be on Bumble. The girl had to make the first move. She had to send the first
really?
message.
That's
But even when the women did make this token amount or took this token amount of initiative, they would just send, hi, hey, how's it going? All the shit that like women hate on all the other dating apps or on Instagram. Oh, come up with something more creative. But when you finally give women the power to take initiative, which it's funny, well, they just do the same shit that they complain about guys doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's always very token initiative. Like when women do take initiative, it's like, hey, hi, whatever. Or even if you have a good opener, and then they immediately just push the conversational burden right back on the dude. You're still going to expect, like, you can send the DM, but you're still going to probably want the guy to close. So the guy's going to have to be like, let's meet up, let's do this, let's do logistics, figure out the date, plan the date.
Yeah.
Most girls are not going to move it along.
Yeah, I just feel like if you're just sending hearts on my story and reacting to emojis, there's nothing I could really say to that. So I'm just going to leave it at that, like it back. But if you try to have a conversation with me and I want to have a conversation with you. But I will say I personally would not ideally like to meet someone on social media in the first place. So I'm just even more unimpressed when it's just an emoji because it's like, it's one little.
Where do you want to
not
meet a
even
guy? At AA? No, that's a good place to meet a guy. Alcoholics Anonymous. It's very good. How far along are you on your
I'm sober. She's not. She drinks.
what's your coin or whatever?
Oh, I never went to one of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it NAR? Like, what is it? NA? You go to NA?
I would say I would like to meet someone. One of my favorite guys I ever met, I met him in Sprouts, and I think
Sprouts.
that was cute.
Yeah. In the vegan section or like the...
We actually ran into each other.
Warlord 69 you donated $69. Maddie, Brian, would you let your daughter watch the content these Grinches produce?
Please don't disrespect the Grinch.
I would let
You
them
could be
watch the good
honest.
stuff that they say.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
I do
Okay.
want sons, though.
No, it's okay. Next clip. Oh my goodness, boys.
If you broke, if you don't got anywhere to stay, if your car fucked up, like, why are you worried about going on a date? You can't even get there. You can't even take her back to the crib. Don't be worried about that. Take yourself down to the unemployment office. Don't.
Oh, I love the comments on here. Look at this. You got bigger things to worry about. Why she look like my uncle in drag? Who the F even trying to take you out? Yeah, those are comments I expected.
Do that. I can't be laid up broke.
No,
That's so unattractive. It's giving desert. Like if you broke.
Shit. Okay.
Wait, how is this one in here though? She can't sit here and like
She
defend
can't defend
herself.
herself.
I don't know why.
I don't feel like
included
that one's fair.
I was just like,
You just like that one?
should broke people not date?
Well, that's kind of what I was saying before. Is kind of like, when you asked how much we would prefer our partners to make, and we went around on the table, I was like, we said man with a plan.
Yeah, man with.
But
the
I said
Yep.
I would like a man to be able to take care of his responsibilities and then have a little sum also, because if you don't and you're just scraping by, then I feel like you don't have the means to date, and that's kind of what she's saying.
Yeah, beautiful. Next.
Stop telling me you're looking for a husband when you're going for the rappers, trappers, scammers. That's not where the husbands are, okay? Get a man with a decent job and go be happy with him. Stop trying to entertain these men that have a bunch of women at their fingertips and expect greatness out of him. Ladies, stop telling me you're looking for a husband.
You said you would date Drake.
Yeah.
You said Drake was your type.
Drake is one of the biggest womanizers ever currently.
That's just my man.
Brooklyn, what's up?
That's my man.
I'm getting conflicting
You know
stories.
the Paramore song is like, you are the only exception.
But I'm just saying, in reality, like, I know.
I'm gonna pretend like you didn't just make my dick go soft.
What the Nick? sorry.
No, I'm just, my stance was like, if you really want commitment, like a monogamous situation, why would you date, a pro athlete? Why would you date? That's all I'm saying. Like,
That's fair. Next clip.
It's just to the king if you wanted to.
That's true. You did. Yeah.
Because there was no
plan,
promised happiness. I want to be a boss who's with a boss. And I don't think you need to be a boss to be with a boss. But personally, for me, that's what I want because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good to have my own money. It makes me feel good to have my own emotion. It makes me feel good to wake up every day and I have this, and that to do and I get it done. That's what makes me feel sexy. That's what makes me feel like confidence. I want to get rich.
Queen.
I want to get.
Wait, I'm confused because you said in the previous clip, you're like, date like a normal dude or whatever. But then you said, I want to date a boss.
Just understand that everything that she's going to say is going to be a complete contradiction of the last thing that she said. And she looks confused by her own words in her own video and then being asked about what she said earlier.
I think
a boss.
I think you could be a boss and not be...
Yeah.
You don't have to be a rapper, trapper, scammer to be a boss.
The manager at the Red Lobster is a boss. Like, I mean, he's the manager.
There's bosses in many forms.
Dude, the managers at Red Lobsters get so much pussy. It's crazy.
Really?
I'm telling you, bro.
I believe it.
So much. It's crazy.
They're going to get crabs.
Holy shit. Okay.
That was funny.
If you are a young woman with no kids, you don't really have any business dating a man with kids. You definitely don't have any business dating a man with a young child because at the end of the day, he needs to work that out. He needs to take care of his responsibilities. How does he have time to take care of his child if he's spending all his time with you? Do the math.
Yeah, some of these gems in here. I love y'all. Y'all be talking about the realest stuff and y'all gorgeous as hell. Yeah, that was put in there by an actual butt. So this is what we're dealing with.
Because if you are a young...
Wait, does this go both ways though?
Yeah.
Like a guy who doesn't have kids not dating a single mom?
Well, I think if you don't have kids, I just can't really wrap my head around the idea, and it's because I haven't lived it, but I just don't think if you're either a young man or a young woman, why date someone with multiple kids?
Next clip.
And I feel like it's self-explanatory.
I'd be lying. I'd be like saying there ain't shit, man, everywhere. But honestly, there's a lot of good men I came across, but I just wasn't giving them their shine because I felt hurt or whatever the case is. But in reality, there's a lot of great men out there, and the more you work on yourself, the more it'll come align with your energy. You know, I'd be lying. I'd be like...
Sorry, I wasn't even listening to that. No, it's okay. How many more clips? Oh my God. That's it? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know this was going to happen.
Tweet.
We didn't
Do the
know.
tweet. Do the tweet.
Everyone want to get mad at us, but...
Go ahead.
That is it. That is it. You are welcome. You may want to go back to this video and take a bunch of notes because there's just so much just vital information for life in here. We have these prophets on here just speaking. I don't know what their IQ is, but it's definitely up there. It's definitely super high. So go back through this, fellas. Take some notes. Let me know in the comments what you think. This is some deeply life-pivoting information in here. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to keep making some more videos. I need to listen to someone smart after this one because this one, I can't end my day on this. I need someone else. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, MurrayMax. I'm going to keep making more videos.